10.5 minutes into the, the second quarter, where there's some great play.
The scores, 2-1 Geelong trailing Essendon 6-3, and a free kick or a ball up about to be given. It's a ball up by umpire Crouch, about 10 yards, 15 yards from the Geelong goals. There's Goggin, he's not been sighted much today. This is Wade getting pulled too high, I feel. And so does umpire Crouch. And Big Doug will be having his third kick. He's kicked one of Geelong's goals, and he missed with that one. Well, he doesn't miss many like that, and nothing will go right for Geelong at the moment. Doug. The fullback about to kick off is Williams. Not a good kick at all. Dan Curvis almost marked, picked up by Ellis, shot across to Barry Davis. Gee, they're backing up well, the Essendon side. A chance here for Close. He's now playing on Farman. Farman almost marked. Close punches the ball away, allows Shaw to come in. He left foots it up to Gosper in front. He couldn't mark. He was hotly pursued by Ainsworth, and Ainsworth has given a free kick away. It'll be taken by Gosper.
Well, how are the free kicks at the moment? Essendon have been given 14 and Geelong 13. Well, not much there.
This is a 12th kick for Gosper.
Playing well, good kick by Gosper too, right down to the forward zone. Oh, marking in front in grand style is Newman. That must be about his 4th or 5th mark, is it? I'm sorry, it's his 3rd mark. He's their best defensive player at the moment when he's on the back line. His kick is a good one. Fraser's there. He's marked it. Well, Fraser's definitely been out of touch this year. He hasn't been able to pull them in. 15 yards. Because Peter Walker delayed in getting the ball across.
Right, this will be Fraser's 3rd kick, his 2nd mark.
Well, this has given Essendon another chance because he's gained a distance. And with the wind behind him, Fraser's kick is a good one. The wind's carried it. Looks good. Oh, it's raining goals at Windy Hill. Essendon now 7-3. 45, Geelong 2-2-14.
Essendon 7 goals have come from 7 different players. Waite, Noonan, Blue, Close, Fordham, Fraser and Ellis have kicked 1 each, while for Geelong, Wade and then Curvis have got 1 apiece. They're 5 goals, 1 down, Geelong, and in all sorts of trouble. Crouch sets the game underway again. Newman gets a knock. It's Fordham doing the sharking. He punches the ball back in the direction of Epis. He couldn't take it. Oh, tunnel ball played by Chris Mitchell there. Newman picks up. Shoots it across to Pollinelli. That was good cooperative football. Pollinelli showed his pace there. He slams it in towards the goals. The big men are gathering. Wade's there. He can't mark. He hooks it in towards goal. And it's good. A good goal to Doug Wade. He showed his pace there.
Let's look at good play once again.
The big men are gathering. Wade's there. He can't mark. He hooks it in towards goal, and it's good. A good goal to Doug Wade.
Doug got 5 today and played quite well, had words with the umpire as he often does on 1 or 2 occasions. Right now, let's go straight back to the match.
Yes, since 1954, and they don't look like winning today. Breakaway by Fordham from the ruck. A short one down towards the forward line. Farman now, he switched on to Close. He clears for Geelong, drives it right across the other side of the ground to where Marshall takes an easy mark. Almost played on, but saw Russell Blue there. Now he plays on, gets one across here towards Gladman. Gladman's not showing much pace, but now he is. He breaks away. Punt kicks it up towards the forward pocket, looking for Wade. Wade's in front. It's knocked away from him by Williams. There's Pryor running after it, number 35. Doesn't bounce for them. There's players falling down everywhere. And then Curvis drives up towards the forward line. It's gone right across goal.
It's out of bounds at the other side of the ground. The umpires had quite a deal of trouble there in making Jeff Crouch see, and that's why the play went on. A little bit throw in, about 30 yards from the 35 yards from Geelong's goals rather. 9 is Waite, 8 is Mitchell. Mitchell got the knock, but it's sharked by Fordham. He's done that quite well today, and the ball's across the line again. It's pretty evident that Williams, the full-back for Essendon, has been told not to try and mark against Wade, just to go to punch, and he's doing it to perfection too. There's Pryor, Essendon's centre-half back, hooking the ball back into the crowd for yet another throw-in. In the centre, where they expected a lot of drive, Geelong aren't getting it. Ellis has had 5 kicks, Marshall 4, so there's not much drive coming from Marshall there. It's Goggin, He's had very few kicks today. He hasn't handled the ball cleanly at all. He's had 6. It's not enough for him. That was Eddie Lake overrunning the ball, and it will be a ball up. It's about 20 yards from the centre of the ground where it's been balled up after every goal. Chance for Essendon's Gosper. He hand punches beautifully across to Russell Blue, and gee, they're combining and cooperating well. A long kick by Blue, man at the back was Ainsworth, he couldn't mark. A chance for Close, a left foot in towards goal. Noonan's got the break on Scarlett, then can't control the ball. Scarlett's there with him. An army of players descend upon these boys, and the whistle has gone.
Well, an army of players is quite right. John Scarlett, a national service man. Crouch bounces the ball up. Newman in front, but McKenzie gets it towards Close. It's all Geelong. There's Ainsworth coming through. Now he's in a short sleeve Guernsey. But it's Noonan falls over the ball, but tapped it across the line. And this might not be bad tactics for Essendon, because they're doing pretty well in the ruck through McKenzie in the forward pocket. There's McKenzie and Newman. He gets a tap again. It's hit forward by Noonan. Running through is Hosking. He's having a quiet day. Gets it up towards the half-forward line. Gladman tucks it in, but the free kick has gone further back towards the goal, and it'll be taken by... is that Strawn? Their ruckman. Back pocket. There's a kick up field right into the arms of Fordham. He seems to be everywhere, this fella. That's his 7th kick.
Well, Strawn couldn't have picked him out better had it been his own player. It's a pity for Geelong that it wasn't. It wasn't a pity for Essendon. Good mark. Got to be paid. Big Mac. Donny McKenzie has marked 25 yards out, directly in front. Well, if he kicks this, he'll become the 8th Essendon player to kick a goal. They've kicked 7, all been kicked by different players, and this could be the 8th one coming up. The goal umpire hasn't moved, as you can see. Another one for Essendon. They're running away. 8-3 to 3-2.
22 minutes into the third quarter. Kick forward by McKenzie. Ainsworth gets it across to Hosking. Hosking gets his boot into it, but Crouch's whistle's gone. And a free kick. Another one going to Geelong. And they're getting the better of the decisions on the Essendon forward line. Scarlett will take the kick. How are the free kicks? Essendon had 16, and now Geelong are moved in front of them with 22. Scarlett's kick, he doesn't go too well with these drop kicks. Lake beat Hosking there in the pace of the ball, but then it was kicked forward by Newman, and then Waite comes through. He just happened to be there at the right time and took that one.
Right, between the centre-half forward and the centre position is Bruce Waite. Essendon coming into attack from this kick. It's a good kick. You can probably hear the ooze from the crowd. Almost a good mark there too by Scarlett. An army of players over the ball there. Scarlett's there, number 30, 15 is Gross, 24 McKenzie, and Scarlett has a little bit to do in pulling the big macker out. Newman gets a knockdown. Oh, bounced badly for the Geelong players then. That's McKenzie with it. He's not going to surrender it. Goggin gives it to Hosking. Hosking's grab, drops the ball. Play on, says the umpire, and they do. Goggin comes in for Geelong. He's trying to lift his side, but he can't get it across the line. He's been a very quiet Billy Goggin. He's only had 8 kicks. We're well into the third quarter, and for that many kicks to Goggin, it doesn't seem real. Man at the back gets a knock. A chance for Essendon. Lakes lines it up, a long one in towards goals, but it's not accurate. Through for a point, and they really can't find the goals now. 10-12, 72 to Geelong, 8-7, 55, and the time, a minute of time remaining before we move into the time on period.
Scarlett gets his boot well into it again. It's almost at the centre of the ground. Punched forward by Waite. There's Ellis, number 30, coming to the picture. Oh, he didn't get away with it this time. He was pinned by Goggin. Gets his hands on it, tries to break his way out of the pack. The whistle's gone. There's got to be a ball up here. Oh, a good knock by Newman. But Ellis gets in. He's anticipating the ball well, this fella. Pollinelli gets up there. Hand pass to Marshall. He breaks away. Beautiful kick by Marshall. Right down towards the forward bucket. It went over Wade's head. This allows Barry Davis to come there, and there's a chance for Effis. Fairly's play by Effis. He can't break through 5 players, Alec. Crouch, lucky for Essendon, will take the ball and ball it up. A punch by Doug White, acting as a ruckman. kicked off the ground by Barry Davis, and Shark drives it towards their goal square. The Essendon player there is Charlie Payne, but he's too slow and fumbling. Then Kervis comes through, pounces on the ball, has a shot for the sticks, but it's wide, doesn't reach the scoring area, and it's a throw-in.
We've just hit the time-on period, 25 minutes into the third quarter, and Geelong still need a couple of goals at least to have any show, because Essendon have last use of the win. Newman in front and gets a nice knockdown too, but then Gosper chips in for Essendon, tried to give it to Davis, and he was under a lot of pressure, but Davis will relieve because he's going to get a free kick, much to the delight of the Essendon supporters. Barry Davis, a great player this. He's had 13 kicks today, 4 marks, and he always is a delight to watch the way he moves, the way he makes the ball his objective. Jeff Crouch just fumbled one. It looks as though the ball might have, as they say in the classics, had the gong. Quite a big discussion about whether the ball will be used. Davis is okay or happy with it, and so he's going back to take his kick. Well, it's not a bad kick, nothing wrong with that one for sure. Waite and Newman, with Newman in front, getting the nod, and that's a position to be, as we often say, but it is. 5 marks now taken by Newman. It's a good kick, up towards centre-half forward. Andrews there, pushes Pryor out. The umpire was there and didn't see it. You can see Pryor saying, "What do you reckon?" But Gareth Andrews has got the mark. That's his 3rd mark and his 4th kick, so he's been held today. It's a long kick, a long, long kick. Is it through? No, it's touched. By gee, that covered a lot of distance. The wind is quite strong. 8-8 now, Geelong. Essendon 10-12.
Geelong have kicked 4 goals in this quarter with the wind. Essendon 1, and the gap is narrowing as Williams gets a high one off the goal square. Fordham's in front, but at the back with better judgment is Pollinelli. And how did he do that? The smallest player on the field marks over one of the big players. Tony Pollinelli's first mark. He's had 9 kicks. His kick is not a good one, it's a stray. It's punched down by Williams here. Goggin breaks away. Mercury turns, he's got a chance. He drives it over his head. Clever goal to Bill Goggin. One, it's a stray. It's punched down
Instant
by
replay shows it
Williams
again.
here. Goggin breaks away. Mercury turns, he's got a chance. He drives it over his head. Clever goal to Bill Goggin.
Goggins first. Geelong's not. Well, they're inching up, they're getting closer to Essendon, but time, I think, will be their enemy. We've had 3 minutes of time on gone. There's the score, 10-12 to 9-8. 10 points the difference, with Essendon to have last use of the breeze, which is still quite solid. Wade is being attended to by trainers, but nothing serious apparently as they move away, and Doug just feels the back of his leg. Well, he's had a lot of thigh trouble over the years. Let's hope that it's not as serious on this occasion. Knocked out by Mitchell, taken by Gladman, but he's bustled and can't get rid of the ball. The man flying out was Nankervis, and he's still got the ball, and now he's getting a free. Well, he shoots it straight out to Marshall, who was on his own. Ellis let him go. Long kick from Marshall. A chance for Wade. Couldn't mark. Picked up by Fletcher. He shoots it across goal, and Russell Blue's the only player that looks as though he can get to the ball in time. He does. Gathers it in, has all the time in the world to steady. Then he gives a well-directed pass to Fordham, who goes for a long hand punch. Was ill-directed. Newman chipped in, got it across to Mitchell, and that was good play. A short pass to Goggin, and that was good play too. Good combination there from the Geelong boys. Now Goggin, their last goal kicker, he goes a short pass. That's a bad one. Oh, one-hand marks from Ellis aren't seen every day, and he didn't do it on that occasion. The whistle's gone, and Gosper's going to get the free kick. Doug Wade in the midst of it, and this is Gosper's 20th kick. He's about at centre-half back. Transfers play out to the outer wing. Pollinelli at the back, knocks the ball down. Matura's first to recover, and he's got as much pace as Pollinelli, or he seems to have had more today. Man coming out there was Noonan, and he will get a free kick. He got pushed right in the back. Scarlett tried to outgeneral the opposition, but wasn't allowed to do so because the umpire was on him. Okay, Noonan. From about 45 yards out, the same degree of angle, and gee, what a good kick. A glorious kick. And it's through for Essendon's 11.
Good long kick by Payne down towards Fraser. He can't mark it. It's 2 against 1 there. But Peter Walker gathers the ball in. Then he's tackled pretty severely by Fletcher. Waite picks up. Gets it across to the forward pocket. And there's Fordham who marks the ball running away. He dropped it at the last second there. But umpire Crouch paid in that mark. And so he should. There's Peter Walker. Because though he's had trouble with his knee. The trainer has a wet towel on it. Fordham's kick. It was a poor one, and it's registered a point. 103 to 81, and Peter Walker is still in the hands of the trainer. He's walking away now, but he hasn't had the best of days. He's only had 6 kicks. He didn't get a kick at all in the third quarter, and this is the third quarter when Fraser started to get on top. Well, I can only say that's an Essendon victory with 22-point lead. About the 26-minute mark in the last quarter. Scarlett's kick is another good one. He's kicked off well all day. Gross tried to mark with one hand, but it wasn't good. Mackenzie patted it across the line. He must be very confident, but he must feel that he's winning all the ruck duels. Well, he and Newman have had a tremendous duel all day, trying to get to that front position all the while. This time it's Mitchell. He gets a tap. Gosper picks up. Then he ducks around the players, finds Gross. Gross drives his boot into it, but he's off the target once more, and there's a throw-in coming up. Peter Walker's off. Well, this might be a safety measure. I don't blame Geelong for this because I don't think they can win the match, and they must look after their star players. Marsden, number 20, is the new player for Geelong. Pat down towards close, but it was too wide, and there's too much pressure going on. A lot of negative football in this forward pocket, and no doubt this suits Essendon as well as it suits Geelong. They've got to kick goals, Essendon don't. Fraser gets it, kicks it high in the air towards the forward pocket. Coming through is Newman. Oh, gee, he's given 100 minutes of football, this fellow, today. That's his 6th mark. This will be his 13th kick coming up. And his 13th kick is a good one. It's down towards the wing position. Ellis couldn't mark it. Polinelli waiting at the back. He overran the ball. Waite comes through. Hand passes towards Shaw. Oh, he was lucky to get into position. Then Shaw sets sail towards home. He drives. It'll be a score, but it's only a point. And Essendon's early accuracy is starting to leave them now. With their hurried shots, they just can't find the 6-pointers. Dave Shaw's had 25 kicks. He's close to Gosper, who's had 28 kicks for chief kick getters in the match. And they've got to be good players. Scarlett kicked back towards the centre line again. Mackenzie punts it down in front of him. Gross comes through, runs the wrong way with the ball, and he ducks around Polinelli, gets a pass. He didn't look really, but Close happened to be there, and Robin Close has taken another mark on the half-forward line. I'd say he'd be about 40 yards, 45 yards from goal with a fairly strong breeze blowing across his right shoulder. There's his kick. It looks all right. It fell short, however. No one could mark. It comes right across the face of goal. Geelong defending strongly. Hosking fobs off a player and then gets his boot into it. But he's getting a free kick because he was grabbed. And I go along with this one too because he got rid of the ball. Hosking kicked further up the field, close to the fence. No one can mark. Comes over the back where Waite was waiting. That's Russell Booth falls on the ball now. But the boundary umpire has signalled that it was over the line and he'll throw it in. Newman, Mitchell, Mackenzie had a swipe at it, a blind one too. Kick up towards the centre of the ground. A lot of pressure being used here. That's Davies, number 19. He can't pick it up. There's Rosenau. He does. He's good in the packs, this fellow. He has a wild kick. Epps comes in, has a look at it. Didn't really go for the ball on that occasion. This is Gross coming through. Shepherd's for Epps, who wheels, cleverly turn on his left foot. Then he gets a left foot kick into it. It's gone directly across the centre of the ground. Polinelli's there. Fordham's there.